drunkards, or fornicators, or homosexual offenders, God will hold you accountable of that same crime. So neither idolater, nor adulterer, nor fornicator, nor homosexual offender, nor drunkard.
Say your name and raise your hand if you've ever been offended by the word gay being misused.
When you start noticing people use the term gay, it's definitely in middle school. I would say in upper middle school though, probably like 7th, 8th grade, but more in the 8th grade as opposed to the younger ages, because you start becoming aware of what the word is. Like, to be honest with you, until like 8th grade, I really wasn't aware that gay was even a thing. So that's when you start noticing it being used, I'd say, because people just don't understand it.
I remember it actually as far back as elementary school, probably like 2nd or 3rd grade, and I remember not knowing what it was, and hearing little boys on the playground call each other, like, oh, you're so gay, or whatever, and I remember going home and asking my mom what that meant, and her not really knowing how to answer.
Offensively, probably not until I was like a senior year in high school.
Okay.
I probably started realizing the word gay was being used offensively at 12th grade, but it really started affecting me sometime freshman year
In college.
Yeah, I have in high school. A lot of the athletes used to say it.
Yeah, I've heard the word gay used to sort of demean a peer if they do something or try to make fun of them.
Yes, I have, most commonly when playing video games online.
Today in physics class, this guy couldn't get his project to work, and he used it then to describe why it wasn't working.
I think gay being used in the wrong context is still like sticking to like the past and still putting a negative tone on the word, and as a society we're trying to like make it be a good thing, but if you keep having people use it in a negative way, and if you never teach people that using it in a negative way puts a negative like stereotype and negative like cloud over the community, it's never going to go away. So I just like, I hate, like I'll like turn and look at people like when you hear them call someone else gay or something like that. It's so annoying.
Specifically, like my classmate in 8th grade or 7th grade, time doesn't matter, but they were talking about me as being a sissy and too feminine, and I was just reacted really badly that I wasn't at the time to be mature enough to say just avoid them, but I keep acting like I was being bothered by that, so they keep picking on me for that, and they eventually they just said this word on me a lot of time, and eventually they just I guess it become, I don't know if you would watch like SmackDown, and I was a target for that, and well until one of the teacher came in, because it was like a free period, like when you like study hall, like it's the equivalent to study hall here, and the teacher's supposed to show up, but he showed up late, and I become a target, and they just keep talking, and no one in the classroom would care enough to say anything, so I become a target for SmackDown. Well, it didn't hurt badly hurt, but it just, and then the teacher show up, and that get expanded.
I think it's just it's a word that people just grew up using, and there's something that was different, that was weird. So I think that's how they use it now, to really really poorly try to articulate that something is weird or different than what they're used to.
Yeah.
So when I was in 11th grade in high school, my brother came out and said he was gay, which was just really weird for me because I went to a private Christian school, and in that Christian school we always were told being gay is a choice. and that it's just something that you need to get over. So that was really, so it kind of really went against values that I was told at a young age, and really made it difficult to really comprehend what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
So for 11th and 12th grade, I just kind of accepted what it was, but I didn't really know what to say to it. And then when I came into college, I was exposed to a lot more cultures, a lot more views. And I'd go in the library and read up on it. I took biology classes, theological classes for that purpose. And I don't know. And now I have a bunch of friends that are gay. Some of my best friends are. And it's just something that is completely okay and natural to me. I look at being gay as I look at skin color. It's just something that you're born with. And I don't think you should take away that person's rights just because of how you're born.
Me personally, I have never called anybody else gay in an offensive way, naturally, because I do identify in the LGBT spectrum of life. Have I been called gay in a negative way? Of course, all the time, actually. Like, I'm not going to say it's on a daily basis, but it happens. I'm not going to say quite frequently, but it does happen. It does never goes away. Once people find out that I'm a lesbian, they automatically back off, and then they're just like, she's gay, and like, to me, instantly, once you say under your breath, like, oh, she's gay, that's instantly saying in a negative tone, whether you're saying it to my face or not. Naturally, in middle school, you know, just the way I presented myself and the way I dressed, you know, it was the same thing. You know, people would whisper gay and all that other stuff. So yeah, I've been called it multiple times. You kind of get over it after a while.
In high school, I believe, one of my best friends at the time was openly homosexual, and I had started to use the word gay more often, and I just looked at my friend, Zach, and I said, don't be so gay, or don't be gay. And it was pretty much one of those life-changing moments. He just kind of looked at me, and I immediately said, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, like, I can't believe I said that, like, I'm so sorry. And he just said, it's okay, but, like, why did you say it?